Our guest today on Caribbeana is Eurica Huggins. And Eurica is a longtime friend and supporter of Caribbeana. But more so, she is a critical facet within the institution of Kankouran, Kankouran West African Dance Company. Eureka, it's nice seeing and talking to you again, man. It's a pleasure.
It's good seeing you, Vaughn, and it's always great talking to you. And a warm welcome and a shout out to the Caribbean community and WPFW.
Right. Well, as usual, every year, the founder of Kankouran is Asante Conte, who comes from Senegal.
Yes.
And he has instituted something here and gotten a group of people like yourself and many others to be consistent with performance, performing the dance and teaching the dance. You now have a conference that takes place. Give us a little sense of what it's like.
Sure, Vaughn. So this is, but let me just say really quickly also, the Kankouran, some of the founding members of Kankouran in 1983 included many from the Caribbean, such as Richie Moore, Brian Walker, Marjorie Lawrence, and many others. So I just want to shout out to them
Sure, yeah.
for laying the foundation. Asan wanted to have a conference where he can bring teachers in, master dancers, master drummers from Senegal, Mali, Guinea, Liberia, the Republic of the Congo, who can come in and teach based on the work that they have done, the research that they have done for decades. And so the conversion of all of these people coming into Washington, D.C., plus dancers, youth advocates, people who just love Africa, love African dance, who just want to feel the experience.
Right.
That is what this annual Labor Day weekend, 4 days of African dance and drum is really all about. And it is really considered one of the largest family reunion for African dancers and drummers in the US. And this is our 41st year.
Right. Wow, man. It's a long time. But what is also beautiful about it is the consistency it has with families functioning with families. I mean, describe that because when I look on the stage and I see mothers, fathers with children, I mean, it's something else.
It, it really is. It's an entire community. It's a village. It really is. It's the Kankouran village, and it's 4 generations. Like you said, you're talking about the grandmothers, the mothers, the children, now the grandchildren. But it is really thanks to Asan Conte, who's really been the source and the essence of helping us to really sustain, to keep, and to preserve the rich culture of West Africa and Africa in particular through dance and music, where he has taken traditional African dance from all of those countries in that region and
Mhm.
choreograph it for the stage. And so when you see through his meticulous and careful choreography, he has
Right.
really taken US based African dance to a whole nother level. And people are just in awe. You know this. You
Yeah.
come every year, and Brian and many others, people who haven't seen it it's a whole experience. You
Right.
can't describe it.
Yeah, I know, because and I could just imagine how people from the various places,
Mhm.
Trinidad, Jamaica, Guyana, put in, contribute their
Yes.
aspects within the presentations.
Yes, exactly. And so, because Conquerant is not just, it's even through the oppression and degradation of slavery, right? We were able to retain our cultural traditions. And so, what Conquerant does is it really utilizes, as you say, global Africa to
Right,
come in and see that this is Africa, and
right.
this is how we express ourselves. And this year, I am not kidding you, Vaughn. It every year I say it right, but this year is going to be one of the most powerful productions that I think Asan has really put together
Right. And the theme
because
is,
its origin, a spiritual journey back home,
yeah,
and it really looks at an ancestral journey, reconnecting the African spiritual experience back to Africa, so that we can look at how essential these spiritual traditions were to our family, our life, our community.
yeah,
And so looking at that journey from Africa, we're looking at it to Global Africa, in the US, the church, the
Yeah.
gospel music,
Yeah.
the Caribbean, including Cuban dancing,
Yes.
traditional African dance from the Yoruba, from the Akan, that manifested in America, and then taking that journey back to Africa, to the source, and then the celebrating that whole reconnection. It is powerful. It's going to be so powerful.
Yeah. Yeah. I can
Everybody
imagine.
should see this.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. I can imagine, man. Is it televised? Is it captured on film that can be televised? Because I think that is
It's
something it should be done.
I know it is recorded, but it's not a virtual uh, opening for the actual performance, but it is being recorded. And of course,
Oh,
I
really?
have to give a plug to our dear Suan, who is
Right.
assistant choreographer, assistant director. She's
Right.
choreographing a piece for the community class. We're so proud of Suan from Trinidad. She's,
Right.
you know her well. She's
Right.
she's our
Right.
little
Right.
baby.
Mr. Ford's daughter. Yeah.
Mr. Ford's daughter grew up in Kankouran from a young girl, and now
Right.
she's a grown woman.
Right. Right.
And she is really like keeping that spirit alive. She teaches, she's studying, she's sort of like the keeper of the genre, a keeper of the dance
Yeah.
and the collection that Hassan has choreographed. So we're very, very proud of Suan.
All right. Well, listen, I want to thank you and congratulate you, man, because you yourself have been one of those pinnacles selling the story of Kankouran, And any
Thank
last
you,
words you'd
Yvonne.
like to leave us with?
Yes, yes, please. I do it. And I also want to make sure we thank WPFW, because WPFW is one of our media sponsors this year again.
All
And
right.
PFW has been a source for Conqueror since its inception, even before I came on board. So I
Okay.
just want to give a huge shout out to Katia and all of the PFW family members, Mayuki and yourself, of course, and Brian.
Right.
So uh, if uh, if you want to get more information, you can visit the website at www.kankouran.org. You can call us on the phone line 202-518-1213. Visit the website. All of the links are there on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram. We are on all the social media. But I will say, bring the family. This is a family event. The children are going to perform. The community class is performing, the senior company, the junior company, the guest artists,
Yeah.
people coming from all across the US to participate. Some just coming just to see the concert. So
Yes.
this is a treasure, and this is our treasure. Come and see it, Vaughn. We're gonna see you. I know you're excited already. We're gonna
Yeah.
see you, man. Come and see this amazing company that is ours.
Right. Yes. Yes. It's mine, man. One of these days, I promise you, I'll come and dance. Yeah. Uh,
Vaughn, you keep saying that forever. I tell you, at least come a drum. Take a drum class. It's on us, Vaughn. You don't even just come and take a drum class. You and Brian. Brian said he's going to come and dance.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for Brian to come and dance.
Uh,
Oh, thank you, man. This
thank
is
you
a
very much.
joy as a cultural activist. This is one of the most joyful part of the work that I do.
Right, thanks.
Thank you,
Um,
Vaughn.
right. I've been speaking with Eurica Huggins, and Eurica is one of the officials and the architects of Kankouran African West African Dance Company, and their concert is coming up on Labor Day. It's the 41st anniversary of a conference and concert here in Washington D.C. And the concert is being held at the Washington Marriott Capitol Hill Hotel. This is Von Martin. Caribbeana continues.